Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and today I just got my IDs in, my KD13 IDs, and these are going for 170 bucks, and I wasn't gonna get them because 170 bucks is kind of expensive, and obviously the regular KD13 is 150 bucks and Nike ID is only $20 more. But for some reason in my Nike app inbox, if you're a member, Nike sent it to me, and it was, I don't know if it was only me or if everyone got it, but I got a discount, and it says $70 off of 150 bucks or something like that, 75 off of 150. And I was like, okay, let me try the Nike IDs and see if I like any. And I checked to see if the discount worked, right, on the Nike ID, and basically worked on everything. So it's like, hell yeah, I'ma get it. And this was before the Zoom Freak 2 ID came out, right before that. I don't know, I'm still glad that I did the KD13. I feel like I like the KD13 better, so that's why I did the KD13. If you guys do want to cop, I'll leave a link in the description box. And of course, make sure to check your inbox from Nike and see if you have that discount. Hopefully you still have it and you guys can order it. But yeah, I basically got this for 100 bucks because tax and everything. But yeah, this is my KD13 ID. It is a little bit different from what I expected, because when I designed it, I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool colorway, but then I got it and I was like, yo, this is sick. And this has to be top 3 for me as far as my Nike ID design goes. I love it. These are all of my Nike IDs, and I don't know guys, but this has to be top 3, right? In my opinion, at least. I really like this one, my Kobe 11 Elite, and this one I got for 140 bucks too. There was a crazy sale on this, if I remember correctly. So with the gold and the red lining and stuff. And this also has a full-length zoom unit with the drop-in Lunarlon. Remember, that was an option then. And then I also really like my Kyrie 1 ID and my Kyrie 2s. I don't know which one I like better. I have this one with the gold and it says LAX here, or this red one which is sick with the silver swoosh and the silver splatter, and I guess silver logo as well here. So tell us what you guys think looks the best as far as my design goes. My least favorite would probably have to be, I don't know, I don't really like how the Kyrie 3 ID turned out. I mean, I did it all white with everything glow in the dark. All the options that I could do glow in the dark I did. The swoosh is glow in the dark, these little spikes are glow in the dark, this logo, and the outsole, which it looked really cool in the design, but then I got it and I was like, I'm not a huge fan. So it's probably my least favorite, and I also don't really like my KD10 ID as much either. I don't know what I was thinking. And also my Kyrie 5 ID I don't like as much, but the KD13 is definitely up there. And as far as the outsole goes, I made it a gum outsole. And it's really cool. If I remember correctly, on Nike ID there it was an option where you could do I think it was called the outsole accent. And if you did a white or a black outsole, you can change the outline of the 4-foot zoom unit. You see this pod right here, you can change that into a different color, which was really cool. But with the gum outsole, you couldn't change it, so everything is gum, which is kind of a bummer. I would have liked it to be white. I think that would have been really cool, making this part white or black or something. And here, as far as the midfoot plate goes, this part is just plastic and Kevin Durant's logo is on here. And I believe this corresponds to what midsole color you do. And of course, I just did a white midsole, and then this clip here is translucent, so it's just see-through. And also this is something that you can customize as well. This part where the Nike swoosh dips into the midsole, and it's basically just a midsole though, but you can change the color here. And I want to do a different color to have a different contrast, because I didn't want the white swoosh to go blend in and kind of get lost here into the midsole. So I made this black, and obviously I made the swoosh white, and I really like how this turned out. And then here on the medial side, the swoosh is white and it's stitched in. It's pretty cool. And of course they have this crappy material like they have here in the regular KD13. And as far as the materials go, obviously I made a camo color, and this is sick. So some details I didn't notice earlier. Well, I noticed this KD logo right here on the lateral side, but there are some more swooshes here. So if you look closely, you can see the KD logo here on the lateral side, and then you can see another brown swoosh here in the toe box, and then another swoosh here on the medial side, which is more like a tan color. Didn't really notice that before, but that's actually a really cool subtle detail that I like. And then as far as this material goes, around the perimeter of the actual material, they made it this same camo design. In this colorway of the KD13, it's this really crappy suede material, so I feel like I like the ID a little bit better as far as that goes. I made the laces white, and they are flat laces and looks super clean. I feel like it kind of has that skate shoe vibe, with the white laces. Here on the tongue it says Kevin Durant number 7. I didn't really want to write anything because the font didn't really look too great to me, so I just left it with this. And then here in the heel, which is kind of funny, I messed up actually. So the KD logo is actually red. I guess I just skipped over that for some reason and just left it red, and I'm really glad that it doesn't show. It's like underneath this screen mesh. Like if you look at the retail pair here on the back of the heel, the KD logo is actually on top of the screen mesh. But in the ID pair, it's like underneath the screen mesh, so you can't see it unless you really look for it, and it's red. So I kind of like that. I feel like it would have looked better if it was white, but you know, whatever. The insole is exactly the same as the retail pair, which kind of sucks. I do miss when Nike used to make the insole like it used to say Nike ID, which I guess they stopped doing pretty recently, like about a year ago. Like in my Kyrie ones, it just says Nike ID with the black insole, and they just stopped doing it. I guess since like the PG3 or maybe even the PG2. So yeah, it just says all the normal stuff like Kevin Durant number 7, air zoom, and it gives you the tech specs. So yeah, aesthetically, I mean, this colorway is, I really don't like it. I don't really like the graphic. The gold swoosh with like this, it's not even white, it's like an off-white color for this midsole. I just didn't really like this colorway, but now looking at this ID, I love it. I love the design. Like it looks like a casual shoe. Like some of my friends and my girlfriend was like, is that a basketball shoe? Because it really doesn't look like a basketball shoe, you know? It looks like a casual shoe as well. And you can definitely rock it off court and play with it on court, which I think is a really cool design for the KD13. And of course, the zoom strobo unit feels amazing in it, and the materials basically feel the same as the regular KD13 as well. Like if you look closely at the Nike ID, it still has this like grid pattern. But you know, if you're looking at it from far away, you can't really tell. But once you get close, you can definitely see the grid pattern. And I'm not a huge fan of the grid pattern at all. I wish they would get rid of it, and like some of the colorways, like the general release colorways that are coming out, the colorway looks really dope, but then this grid pattern kind of ruins it for me. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like this design? Because like I keep saying, this is definitely top 3 for me. Where do you guys rank it in all of these? But anyways, that about wraps it up for my KD13 ID. Again, if you guys do want to cop, I'll leave a link in the description box, and of course make sure to see if you got that discount, because you can basically get this shoe for like $100. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.